Hello and very warm welcome to all the future officers. This is your mentor Sahil Singh at Budding Mariners, and today's video is going to be about Feb batch. Is it worth to wait for the February batch or not? What are going to be the advantages, disadvantages? What are the alternate options that you can choose? And who exactly should go for the February batch, for whom it is going to make a worth? Let's move forward. Okay, so a lot of students might not be knowing what February batch is. February batch is nothing, just the another round of intake from the companies that have a lot of seats available. So rather than just choosing all the candidates in the August batch only, they split it in the two parts. What happens with this? They get a constant supply of candidates and the waiting period also reduces. So for the August batch, the course starts in August. For the February batch, very obvious, the course is going to start in February. Nothing in the duration of course and your placement, your rank, your academics is going to change whether you get selected in the August batch or February batch. You are just going to do 1 year of pre-C training in your DNS, 18 months of training, and then giving your BSc examination and then second mates. The procedure and everything is going to be same. You are just going to get delayed by 6 more months. Now exactly which students should opt for February batch? If you have missed the August batch sponsorship, by any chance you were not prepared, your communication skills were not on point, you are not aware about the what is the pattern of the sponsorship examinations, then it is going to be worth for waiting for February batch. You didn't clear company interviews, by slight margin you felt that I could have done just a little bit better and I might have got selected. If you are someone having that particular case, then waiting for February batch. And if there is someone who needs some extra time to prepare, he thinks that I didn't get enough time, I was focusing too much on IMUCET, I just got few months to prepare for sponsorship and this big of syllabus for the sponsorship interviews, technical, non-technical, reasoning questions. So if you need extra time and you believe in yourself that in this extra time you are going to crack your sponsorship in February batch, then you can opt for this particular thing. If you want to again get one more chance to target for all those top companies which you missed in the August batch, then you can wait for the February batch. Now what are going to be all the advantages if you opt for the February batch? The biggest advantage is you get more preparation time. Mind it, your competition is also going to get more time to prepare, so you will have to make sure that you surpass his preparation, right? You're going to get extra months for sponsorship preparation. You can exactly aim for the sponsorship, and IMUCET you have already given, so that kind of stress is going to be relieved from your head. Then the last thing, second thing is going to be you can target better for the companies. The option for companies reduces, but it is not always going to be negative only. You can take it as a positive thing only, that earlier you were targeting around 10 companies but now you have only 5, so you are going to target them according to their pattern, according to, like, you know that how the interview goes for the Anglo-Asian, now you can prepare according to that pattern only. How you know the pattern for the MSc goes like, so you can prepare company wise. Then the last thing, you can save 6 months. So waiting for the next August batch, if you were looking forward to take a drop, or if you wanted to do BSc or something, then it's better to wait for 6 months and then do that. Now talking about the disadvantages that you are going to face opting for this particular February batch. Fewer seats available for Anglo-Asian, you can say. If 120 seats in the August batch, then it's going to have 80 seats in the February batch. So the amount of students are going to be more sincere, and also the amount of seats are going to reduce, so it just significantly increases the competition.
If you are someone who is looking for English classes for IMUCET and sponsorship preparation and want to join Merchant Navy, there is a link in the description. Fill out that Google form.
Similar stats for the Great Eastern, you can see. So tougher selection it gets because there are less number of seats and more serious candidates are coming up. Then rising cutoff for all the sponsorship examinations, there is going to be a rise of cutoff. Increased sponsorship competition, very sure. Higher competition, this is going to be the harsh reality of February batch. You missed a chance which was in August batch, in which you had to manage both the IMUCET and sponsorship, and you failed to do so. Now it's your time to provide each and everything tip to toe required to score a good sponsorship. If you need any kind of help, you can just fill the forms in the description and experts are going to guide you regarding that. So who should choose February batch and who should not? What to do now and what not to do? Okay, so let me tell you, you should choose February batch if you are nearly missed just the August sponsorship. You were just close to getting sponsored. You need just few more months for preparation. You you are like कि if I would have got few more months to prepare, I would have prepared so robust that I will get selected. You want to avoid wasting full year. You do not want to waste for full year and go for the August batch again. You want to just get sponsored in 6 months only. If you have realistic shot at available companies, if you think so that at the all the available companies, MSC, Synergy, Anglo Eastern, V-Ships, what all companies that are taking for the February batch, you think that you are going to crack those sponsorship interviews, you are already aware what the pattern is going to be. Now avoid February batch if your profile needs major improvements. For example, if your PCM is too low, then you can look forward to avoid this thing and go for the improvement part. And if your IMUCT rank is too bad, for example, if you are having 9,000, 10,000 rank, then also the chances for February batch sponsorship reduces, because in February batch your rank matters a lot. Now if you haven't addressed the root cause of your earlier failure, you are not sure why you failed, you are not even sure what you have to improve to get a sponsorship in that particular case, you can skip the February batch. Either you can go for the BSc or other options that are available. Now the last recommendation for all the students, if you are sure that you are going to put all the efforts required to get a good sponsorship, if you have confidence on you, you can just put the bet whatever the circumstances are, because believing in yourself is the first thing important for success, guys. Now next thing, if you are looking for any other option that you can opt for, if you have got no sponsorship or you do not have August batch sponsorship, then you can and you are not also confident that I'm going to crack the interviews, you think that I'm not mature enough that I will be able to crack interviews, and you are that kind of case, then only you can opt for BSc also. It's going to be your option B. And if you want to go on the technical side, you can go for BTech also. Whatever the path that you choose, if you need any kind of guidance, Budding Mariners is always standing with you. Just fill out the forms in the description so that we can guide you from here to your sponsorship and interviews.